Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens across the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did you let it go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield, get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11. And here's the first carry of the game for the former Eagle, LaShawn McCoy. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd down.
Shotgun now for Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the level and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
And it's third down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To Evans on the slant. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They'll run it with Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about where one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
The Bucs will set
quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Wentz now to throw. And he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 6-0 our score after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Buccaneers.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Check. Lucky.
To throw is Wentz. Finding his target, it's Ward. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the Bucs' 35-yard line.
Quick throw out wide by Wentz. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. 2nd and 16. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski, 30 yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. To throw, it's Brady. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down, Buccaneers.
Brady now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a draw play. This is McCoy. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
Well, Charles, 2020 so far, it's been a great year for scoring. That's been documented. It's also been a great year for comebacks. So you may have heard this nugget thrown out there, but we've seen a team come back from at least 16 points down to win in every week of the season so far. Now, the Falcons aided that a couple of weeks, but we saw another one in week 6. The Colts coming from down 21 to beat the Bengals.
Yeah, you know, I've heard that nugget so much in recent times. It's gaining steam on George Kittle. actually likes pro wrestling. So when you put it all together, we're hearing it all the time. And how about Phillip Rivers leading that comeback when people wanted to bury him there? 19 times this year, a team's come from 10 or more down to win, scoring way up in the NFL right now, driving defenses crazy.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He's going to look deep here for Ward. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
He was covered by...
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the 1st down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. To throw is Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Brady now to throw. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Here's Brady to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Cameron Brate. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and goal at the 9-yard line.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 4th and goal.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 26-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Play action. Now Wentz. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Ndamukong Suh. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And once again, this is Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a 1st down.
On 1st down, Wentz. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It was JPP that time, Jason Pierre-Paul, who got in there to blow that play up. 2nd down and goal. Wentz, open man is Kroon, the tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get a score closer. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Now
I need to get my swag right
Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Another run here with Sanders. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 22. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Wentz now on 1st down. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Working from the gun, Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders there to make the grab. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Again, it's Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Down at the 30.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground. Far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
How you like it now?
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Throwing his Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just run in there.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be stopped up as he could only muster a yard. So 4th down coming up on the other side as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. This will be caught at about the 5. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 4-yard line.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Dalton hands off to Elliott. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
1 yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down, it's Elliott. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
The tackle by Gamey.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. This is Elliott. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
A first down carry by Elliott. Oh, he shifts past him. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He was brought down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down now, it's Elliott, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Elliott. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Elliott. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
At the 15-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
2nd and 4.
On second down, Elliott. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Thornhill.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Give him 6 yards in the first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run with Pollard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So that one will be accepted. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And right away, he'll look to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22.
A gain of 22 yards.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Mahomes to throw. That one complete to Hill. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now Bell. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Le'Veon Bell, the ball carrier.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Here's Dalton. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Let's take a quick peek ahead to what's coming up on the NFL slate. You got a really good one. A couple of undefeated teams, 5-0 Steelers, 5-0 Titans. Packers and Texans, Charles, wondering how Rodgers and Cup.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 52 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The final pick in this year's first round. This is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
2nd and 10.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
The tackle.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Kelsey.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Wide open receiver complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and get it in with Sherman, the fullback. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Elliott on 1st down going absolutely nowhere as he'll lose about 3 on the play.
Juan Thornhill on the tackle.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. $13 yards remaining on 2nd down. The final act of the first half. Dalton letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense in the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
Yeah, now you've given good field position here to start the 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 41, Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain there of 21 yards.
Kansas City.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Mahomes firing complete, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Marcus Robinson.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Edwards-Helaire. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. No, offensively, not what they wanted there, but hey, you can kick the field goal here and take the lead.
Felt like a little bit of a statement stop, didn't it? You know, made a big play right there. Okay, guess what? Ball's in your court, guys. What are you going to do? Myself, I kick the field goal, get the 3, and take the lead.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to number 10.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Dalton and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
It's the ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Damian Wilson on
no gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Andy Dalton. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Mahomes now on 1st down, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll go back to Kelsey. This time it's caught. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Second and 11 now. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but what a ride.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Elliott.
35-yard line.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. The Cowboys on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 5. Elliott a 1st down and more. And finally brought down at the 43. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
33-yard line.
And now to the air, Dalton. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
At the 10-yard line.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
At the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go to Elliott again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this is incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What
maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when it was to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. To throw is Mahomes. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Complete to DeMarcus Robinson.
23 yards, the final tally.
23 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 30. Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, this is exactly where...
Nature, all is automatic.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski.
Complete to Gronkowski.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Brady to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And now it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line.
Third down.
Brady on third down. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got fourth and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll go with Jones. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
The Cardinals' 41-yard line.
Second and 11 at the 41. Now Brady. There he goes inside the 30. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Brady's pass.
Rob Gronkowski, 41 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Throwing now is Brady. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. First down, Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Brady on the bootleg. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Let's take a step back and go league-wide for a second, Charles. We talked so much about the players. I wanted to ask you about the coaches. You know, we're a little more than a third of the way through this season. Give me your 3-2-1 on who your Coach of the Year candidates are to this point.
Well, we've got some really talented ones out there, and it's going to be a heck of a race. And now some of them will separate as the season moves on. But to this point, names like Sean McDermott in Buffalo, Matt Nagy in Chicago, they come to mind. But I'm going to start with number 3, and that's Mike Tomlin of Pittsburgh. Continued excellence, gets Big Ben back, the defense playing at a high level, undefeated to this date. My second guy, it's going to be Pete Carroll in Seattle.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Jordan Phillips in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. It's Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a pick-6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. After the turnover, here's Murray, and this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now Brady to try again after the pick-6. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49.